Chad, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing? Wednesday, 25th of October. Keegs, how's it going, man? Let's just get Keegan online.
No complaints this side. Loving life, feeling good, top of the game. So definitely no complaints from my side.
Chad, how's it going this morning? How's everyone feeling? I know some of you still have that urge to trade. Don't worry, we all have it. You better believe I was still watching the charts, even in the car on my way home, to see if I didn't miss anything. But it's Wednesday, getting to the business end of the week. I made a post on the community page on YouTube, and I mentioned that Wednesdays, usually either some of the guys have already blown their accounts, or you are mentally out of the game because you've taken so many hits up until now, you almost want to start giving up trading. So I hope that is not you. I'm preaching to the chairs and not you guys being here showing up every day. As they say, talent can bring you only so far, and then it's will. Talent is God-given, but will and work ethic, that is something you need to work for. So well done for being here, guys. Botanical, Ruben, Paco, Vivek, Will, Louis, good morning, guys. What a lovely day it is. Yeah, if you don't have any pain in your body, you're healthy, it is a good day. Don't take those small things for granted. Akko, good morning, good morning, good morning. Where there's a will, there's a way. 100%, my brother, 100%. We're gonna start off shortly. Not too much on deck. We had quite a bit of data Monday and Tuesday. Later this afternoon we've got Canadian interest rate decision, and then a little bit later we've got Chair Powell speaking 25 to 11 tonight, so we'll be off the charts by then. Christine Lagarde at 7, and new home sales at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And then we just have some money supply figures and some sentiment indexes, business climate expectations out of Germany. That's at 10 o'clock. Orange folder. Don't expect too much volatility from that. Could be a non-event, but yeah, so should be pretty smooth sailing into the day. So let's see. Dustin, good morning. Shawnee, Brad, Eddie, good morning, gents. Hope everyone is ready. I'm ready for the day. And we're going to kick it off.
Chris, by the way, you see our boy Don made a return yesterday.
I saw that.
Made an infamous return, and he revealed finally the car he bought.
I don't know why R8 though, to be honest.
Hey, you BMW boys just hate on Audis.
No,
Audis is where that you can't even deny how actually, like the new, especially the new R8s, they are sexy as hell.
No, they are. That's a nice car, but I mean, if you're spending that money, you can just as well get like a 911. But anyway, that's just me. Alright guys, I'm going to kick it off, starting off with the dollar index, and due to popular demand, I do have a watermark. Let me know if you guys can see the watermark.
On that note, just because you're saying that, top 5 Z Lottie production, if you look at the watermark, after it shows what pair it is, there's a number. That number is time frame. So I think Chris is now...
1 week. This is the 1W, that's the weekly.
You can see there 1W, that's 1 week. For example, if it shows a 15, that would be the 15-minute time frame. So just look at the watermark.
Perfect, guys. Watermark clear. I will always say on what time frame I am as well. Minty, good morning. So starting off on the weekly time frame, quick top-down analysis. I mentioned DXY. I am potentially expecting the dollar to peak, but yesterday was obviously something different. But looking at what happened last year, October, around about the same time we are in now, the dollar peaked. And could this be the peak as well? Maybe not this week, maybe next week, I don't know. But I am bearish on the week due to the fact that we closed bearish slightly back inside of this range. You'll see that this weekly body is marginally back into this range, but we've already taken out last week's low and now we're starting to flip bullish. So that is quite an interesting fact. Are we going to go now this week to do something like this to try and break out again to the upside? I don't know. We'll need to see what the lower time frames tell us. Daily time frame yesterday, taking out Monday's low. Was this now the liquidity grab? Was yesterday the low of the week, and this is now going to start to make its way up to these yearly high levels up there at 107. Could be, some guys could argue that this is now trend line liquidity being formed here. Some would try and sell it there and the dollar could start running. But I am going to go on a limb and I'm going to go with a bullish bias on the day for the dollar. So bullish on the day. We're going to need to see where we are trading at on the lower time frames. But bullish for the day. 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at what we've got going on there. 5 minutes. So yesterday, just one massive move to the upside. Little to no retracement back down. Currently trading at Asia low, still trading below the weekly pivot. So I'm gonna go and say that if we can do something like this at the London Open and we hold Asia lows, I'll be retargeting the weekly pivot level, and if we can get through the weekly pivot, I think the dollar is going to start running to the upside, and that is what we will be looking for on the dollar crosses. US30, before we go to US30, let's quickly look at what Asia did overnight. Nikkei closing positive 0.67% overnight. And then the Hang Seng closing up 1.26%. So quite a nice move to the upside for the Asian indexes. So I'm already going to go on a limb here and say that I'm going to be bullish on the day for equities. And jumping down to a daily time frame, I am bullish. The reason why I say that is that we failed to break below that level. On Monday we tested that yearly pivot level again. We have now broken Monday's high as well, and while yesterday's low stays intact, I will be bullish for the day. But also keep in mind that supports are there to be broken in bearish markets. So there's nothing saying that we cannot do something like this on the day where this daily candle breaks support, and for the rest of the week we trade bearish, because we are still technically bearish on the weekly due to the fact that we closed below this flat body support area there, and 33,220, that is quite a key level to monitor for the day as well. So 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at the 5. Let's quickly establish our Asia range. That is our Asia high. This is our Asia low down there. So quite a nice defined Asia range. Also, as you can see, that 33,220 at the Asia highs. So I'm going to be bullish on the day. Accumulation distribution also quite bullish. I would say your best probability buys are from Asia lows down here, and then what we are going to do here is going to be quite key for the rest of the session. Asia highs, I do think if we can break through there, we can really start to get some momentum to the upside. Nasdaq weekly time frame, remember what I said, we are bearish, but I also mentioned we are trading into this previous area where we've had a lot of rejection from. So as you can see, a lot of rejection, past resistance, turn support. I am bearish on the week. My only thing is that we've already broken last week's low and we've already flipped back bullish again. So that is the interesting thing for me. Market structure on the weekly is still bearish. As you can see, we're taking out lows consecutively. We're creating lower highs as well. But at any stage, this market can turn around. We can break out to the upside, but I am still technically bearish in the short term. Daily time frame. Now on the daily, we've got a more defined level to work with. Confirmed support right here, 2 bullish daily candle closures. I think on Monday I mentioned that we could potentially pull back all the way to this previous structure breakout level to then go lower again. I think all of this is liquidity. We could target that, but I'm also going to go on a limb and say I am bullish on the day and 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at what we've got going on the 5. Asia high up here, Asia low down here, and as you can see, 80 still pushing bullish. However, daily pivot up here. So I'm going to say we need to do something like this, get back inside of the Asia range, get back above the moving averages, and then on the retest of Asia lows, this is where you can potentially start getting into some longs, monitoring this daily pivot level up there. But it's still looking potentially bullish. Just saying. USD JPY, let's quickly go down to a weekly. Weekly still bullish. As you can see, we have yet to really create like a bearish week. I'm still thinking this year still, I don't know, this weekly week fill, I do think we can go and fill that. Apologies. So I'm bullish on the week. Daily time frame, just an absolute mess. I told you guys, JPY pairs very, very messy in terms of these ranges. It is not clean to trade. That's why if you take your 1 or your 1 to 2, take your profits. This thing is not trending. So do not think you're going to sit in a trade for 500 pips. This still is a daily range. That right there, daily range. It has not broken out as of yet. Can still break out this 150. I still feel once we get through that 150, it's going to be a capitulation move. It is going to start running to the upside. I am neutral on the day. I looked at it this morning quite early when I woke up. Quickly looked at the charts. Usually something I do when I have my morning coffee. Quickly run through where we are in terms of the Asia range, and I was like, what are we doing with this? It is in a range. I can't deny that. That's why I'm neutral. 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at what we've got going on the 5. So accumulation distribution bullish. Weekly pivot down here yesterday, breaking through that, not really giving us a retest. And now we've got the 150 so close to the Asia highs, it's almost better just to wait for that 150. And I'm going to set some alerts at the 150 level for us. As mentioned, I'm not going to try and short there. I am going to try and long from there. On the day, Asia low still intact, Asia highs still intact. I'm going to wait for Asia lows to be taken, and if we hold back above Asia lows, I'll look for potential longs. So that is my idea. Pound yen. Good morning, profitable trader. Pound yen daily time frame, quite different to what we've got on UJ. Pound yen now yesterday taking out Monday's high, and now closing bearish, also taking out Monday's low. So I'm bearish on the day, and I'm going to show you guys why. So if you look at it, this was that breakout level. Every single time we tried breaking above it, the next daily candle closed back inside. And what happened, if you look here, what another bearish daily candle closure. So that is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting again, as it closed here, exactly the same thing happened, taking out the Wednesday high and then reversing Thursday, Friday. So I'm expecting again for these lows to be tested, and we'll see what we do there. 5-minute time frame, let's quickly look at it. 5-minute time frame, Asia lows here, Asia highs up here, daily pivot level all the way up here. I don't necessarily want it to trade all the way back up to that level. I'm even happy with the test of this 182.50, and we already took Asia highs, and weekly pivot down here 182.06. So ideally for me, a move up during pre-London into London Open, and then looking for some shorts right here. That is the idea that I'm going for. Otherwise, I'm going to look for some continuation sells from Asia lows. 182.41. Let's just set those alerts. Gold, this is where I'm going to get Keegan involved as well. Gold, I was neutral yesterday. Yeah, gold is a tricky one, but let's look at it on the week. So looking at it on the weekly time frame, let me just soften this music a bit. So weekly, first time we have broken above this previous resistance area. So I would say while we hold above 1970, I'm still going to remain bullish for the week. And daily time frame, we've had 2 consecutive bearish days, so this is a confirmed resistance now. And yeah, technically I have to be bearish on the day. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say bearish, but with the outside chance that today can actually close strong bullish to come and break this resistance area. This could all just be liquidity pulling back to now make that push to the upside. 5-minute time frame, let's quickly look at our ranges. Very similar Asia range as to yesterday. And yesterday, as mentioned, watch the weekly pivot. As you can see, a nice push away from the weekly pivot. Accumulation distribution is bullish, so 1970, guys, I would say wait for a push down to this level, even a little bit deeper to the daily pivot. Whatever we do at 1970, I'm gonna say this is where the business end of gold is going to be. Either we're gonna hold 1970 and we're gonna start making that aggressive move to the upside, or we're gonna continue pushing down. Keeks, you ready to throw the guys with some gold nuggets?
I was born ready.
Damn. Let me just get Keeks on here, guys.
Just let me know if my price list is right or if we need to move it a bit.
No, that's perfect, Keeks. You are live, my brother. Let's give it to the people.
Okay, perfect, guys. So for me, I think we're gonna have a little daily wager again. I am bullish on gold. So as has been said, we all know the big reason for this, guys, is basically fundamental. So I've always mentioned, you guys, as of late, the dollar index and gold, you cannot look at. They are basically irrelevant to each other at this point in time. So with gold though, we did have our retracement. We came back to retest this daily key level. We had a strong rejection and we're back into this zone. So as I said to you guys yesterday, what we wanted was either a breakaway of this zone or this zone. We had the break away from here, went down, retest, and we had a nice strong push all the way back. So again, what happened was we still got ourselves in zones. So with gold, we just gotta be careful. We're trading zones to zones. For those that don't know, this is what we waited for in New York session yesterday. So we had this zone we were stuck in for about 4 hours. The minute we got the breakaway, we were in over here and we rode it nicely all the way to the top. So that was our gold move yesterday. Now we are back in the zone we were waiting for the whole time. Yeah, so this was the previous zone. You can see we are back in. So the thing for me is, what we always say, Monday and Tuesday tends to send the opposite direction for the week. So this push down that we had could definitely have just been setting our low for the week. As when we go over to our weekly candle, you can see we now do have this nice long bottom wick. So why I'm also saying fundamentals, there's a lot of news, and again I think we keep talking about it, but the whole Israeli war, there is big news going to come out. And as I mentioned, I have got 2,000 on the charts for me for this week. That is my minimum target. I really truly believe we're hitting that today. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna look is if we can even start holding back above this zone today in the longer time frame, we can definitely look to go long from here. Otherwise, next best option is, because we've started to form a little bit of rejection in these areas, I'll look once we start breaking above Asia highs to continue long, find support on the Asia highs. Then I'll just monitor the trade for if we can take out these highs of the week, and if we can take that out, we can definitely start targeting the new highs.
Thank you so much. Yeah, like I said, I'm going on a limb like that 1970. That's going to be my key level to monitor for the session, and whatever we do there, that's going to determine the rest of the session for me. So with that being said, quickly going to run through the last bit of pairs. We've got 11 minutes to the open. We still have enough time. Hope you guys are still feeling all right. Daily time frame, GBP USD, closing back inside of the range, failed to hold this breakout level here, took out Monday's high, closed bearish. Now we've got a tiny bit of range left to the downside, 1 to 140, and if we start breaking through that, our next probable level is the yearly pivot. So these are the ranges, range 1, range 2. So we'll most probably spend most of our time today in this range, and as soon as we break through to 140, we'll go into range 2, and either Friday we'll be trading here at the yearly pivot and they're going to flush it, or what's going to happen, we again either just going to take out these lows right here. 2 weeks ago that low created there, we're either just going to do something like this to end the week, take those lows, get everyone super bearish and close somewhere back above the yearly pivot. So that is my expectation. I'm bearish on the day. 5-minute time frame, let's quickly look at it. Accumulation distribution, bearish, as you can see there. Nothing telling me to buy this market. And trading below the daily pivot, trading below the weekly R1, and trading below the daily this 120-200, quite a key level in the past couple of weeks. So 120-200, just want to mark that out for us, that institutional level. All right, barely nipped Asia highs. So I would actually love to get short from here. Maybe take out these equal highs right there, get short from there. Or if price is going to start running down, I'm going to look for something like this. So keep that in mind. Weekly pivot, I'm going to look for shorts from there. So bearish on the day. USD ZAR at 19. We've been talking about that 19 level for the last 6 weeks. Not even going to look at it. Euro USD weekly, I am still weirdly enough bullish on the week, But the thing is, we've already created a massive top wick, starting to flip bearish now, and this 10600, I think that's going to be the key for us. Daily time frame, again, look at that failure to hold that zone. So we're back inside of the range. We can come all the way back down to 105.33. Took out Monday's high, closed bearish. I am bearish on the day. I was wrong yesterday the entire day with my bias, and that is fine. I didn't take a trade though, but bearish today. 5-minute time frame, Euro USD. Asia lows just nipped here, and are we going to get a continuation trade, or are we going to take something off this institutional level right there? So 10600, I'm going to monitor that level for us. Potential shorts from there. What is the 80 doing? 80 nice and firmly bearish. Yeah. So 10600, 7 minutes to the open. German 30, let's quickly look at it. Nice strong bullish candle closure. Do we push back up to come and retest this previous breakout area? I think so. I am bullish on the day. Also with that bullish Asia order flow. 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at it. Already taking Asia lows, already trading back above the daily pivot. 80 is showing me bullish. Everything is showing me bullish here. Asia lows, monitor that. Or if we do some type of deeper pullback, look for buys from here. Wouldn't be selling this market today. Buy the pullbacks, monitor Asia highs and Euro JPY. Let's just look at the daily quickly. Yeah. Look at that, taking out the yearly highs, reversing. So first range we can look at is this breakout zone right there. And if we close back in here, we could potentially come all the way back down into this range. So we technically have two ranges as well, range 1, range 2. We'll spend most of our time here, daily closures back in here, and we can fill this range to the downside. 5-minute time frame, 5 minutes left. Asia has been nipped. 80 is bearish. Where's our first institutional level? So either Asia highs, try and look for sells from there, or try and grab the continuation sells at Asia lows. Chad, that is the analysis. 4 minutes 25 to the open, and I hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are still in the game. I need you guys in the game. Really need you guys to lock it in now. Wednesday. 6 more sessions left before the end of the week. 6 sessions left for you to basically turn around your week, turn around your year, get your mindset right. And Keeks, how are you feeling? Yesterday I was feeling a little bit out of it, but today feeling good.
I think it was the same, especially the fact we had to sit around and wait for some trades again. Especially Monday being a bit of a slow one. So yesterday continuing that momentum, but I think finishing off yesterday really good. I'm all amped up and ready to go now for the week.
We talked about GBP, JPY. Cosmic, Rue, Darren Jansen, smash the likes for these boys, the two gals and fellas. They're doing a cracking job, deserve it. Thanks, Darren. Yeah, I just want to thank all of you guys joining us daily. And yeah, whether you like or not, we always sound like a broken record, but if there's one way for you to support the channel and support the work we do, it is to like the channel. The likes is honestly not for our ego, but to support the channel. It helps with the algorithm. The more engagement we get, the more likes we get, the more people we get engaging on the chat, the more probable that the channel will then be sent to other guys on their search engine when they are searching for a channel. So feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and join us daily. This is our office. You guys are part of the crew, and you guys set the tone as well. Your engagement is what keeps us engaged, and yeah, so feel free to hit that like button. I know I would appreciate it. I know Keegan would appreciate it as well. So Fulmar, good morning. Keenan, HB explained, good morning. Jock, Lesejo, Tsepo, Sanbunani, Bafuetu. With Paul speaking today, I'm bearish on DXY and on the way down with Keegs. US2 broken, will not be able to fund 2 wars and energy cost. Agree. Good morning. Good morning. All right, lads, 1 minute to the open. Let's see. DXY already at the weekly pivot. Neville. I don't think I've seen Neville here. Ultimokar. Fortnite highlights daily. How do I join Discord? Link is in the description, my brother. Let me know if you can join. The link is in the description. Otherwise, I will share the link as well. But just check the description of the video. Chris, how do you get your bars to stay on the top right? Ruben, when you go to the text bar on the left, there's like a little drop down. And then you select anchor text. And as you select anchor text, wherever you place the text, it will stay there. So let me know if you come right. But it's anchor text. And hope that helps. 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Fight. It's stating unable to accept invite. We need to... Akko, I don't know what's happening there, my brother. Let me know why it is doing that. Let me quickly send the invite here. I don't know why it's doing that. Nathan, it's way too early for the algorithm trigger.
The gents are already on it.
The gents already want to start triggering. Markets literally just opened. Just check there the Discord link, guys. I've changed it in the description as well. I don't know why it's changing, but Nathan is on it. That man wants to trigger the algo on his own. Took a few manageable losses at the beginning of the week, but you've taught me not to force recovery trades. 100%, Kothan. I spoke about it to Neil as well. Last week for me was a tough week. Setups didn't play out. Actually managed just to take a very small loss on the week, minus 0.1%. And Nila said he was feeling a little bit negative, and I think on Monday caught 1 or 2 beautiful trades, and he said it felt good, and I told him nothing changes. There are going to be weeks, days, even potentially sometimes months where your setups just don't play out, but you don't change the process, you don't start to panic, you just literally stick to your process.
we share lots of poetry and book clubs and everything on the Discord channel.
Dude, while I was replying to some messages, my one, he was an old work colleague of mine, an architect, and I see him on Discord streaming Farming Simulator, and I joined the chat, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And it's like, there's 3 of them. I'm like, what are you oaks doing? You literally sitting, driving these little tractors, and they're like plowing.
To be fair, you know how therapeutic these things are. There's another one, what's it? Truck simulator or something. And you've got to do like delivery in these hectic conditions in all these different trucks and things. Like, it's so therapeutic.
Bro,
but the funniest one is, you must see there's goat simulator. That is cuck funny.
I'm like, bro, when last did you have sex, my brother? Like, what are you, like, you're a married man driving this tractor, and I watched it for like 5 minutes. I'm like, guys, what?
Guys living out their full fantasies. They sitting back there with a little cowboy hat, a little piece of corn in the mouth, driving their tractor, their John Deere.
Thurlow Davids, if you do this line right here, look on this, so it's the horizontal ray. If you pull that and you double click on it, there's a text section, and then you can add your text on there. So text alignment, you can put it in the center of the line, you can put it to the left of the line, or you can put it to the right, and then you can put it on top, at the bottom, or in the middle. And that is how I do these ones. So it's literally just that anchor ray that I do. I hope that helps. Goat simulator. How about gold? We talked about gold. Like I mentioned, this area here. Wait to see what gold does at that area. Anything before that I think is low probability, but feel free to get your gunpowder wet before then. I'm just gonna set some alerts here as well on pound yen. 182.23 Asia lows. If you start breaking that, I don't know where our pound specialist is. I don't know if he's lurking there in the chat. Nick, let me know what you are up to, my brother. I play trading simulator. Only game I play. Playing simulators like trading demo. FIFA with the boys is more therapeutic. Discord link changes every 24 hours to protect against attacks. Sorry for the safety measures. No, it's fine, Dorito. I'll just post a new one every morning. Sibo, I think if you're making enough money in trading, you'll have the money to get an accountant and go chat to your accountant. There's various ways to make sure your trading is tax efficient, and I see strong film. Maybe gold will down. Good morning. Do you guys trade the USD spreads are wide? I do trade USDs but it's been in consolidation, Peter. And buy a real tract. I had a friend that blew their account yesterday because of revenge trading. Yeah. And get yourself hurt. Who is the trader guest this coming Friday? We've got no one. We've got Adrian from Vault Markets, George, joining us on Thursday tomorrow. Next week we've got Hamish coming on, one of Keegan's friends, also a trader doing well. We would have had him on this Friday, but we're gonna have Adrian on, and Adrian has got an event in the George area, the Western Cape, George, or no, that's Southwestern District. So let me know where are all the George lads, Mossel Bay, George area. Adrian's got an event going on. I'll share some of that on my socials as well. And we've got Adrian on tomorrow. He's also got quite a cool story. I think you guys are going to want to hear that. And yeah, let's support Adrian as well. Adrian doing phenomenal work in the community, trading community there in George and in the Mossel Bay area. So let's support him. If you are able to go, it is a free event. He's going to give you guys some insights, some tips and tricks. So be sure to check that out. Please share. I'm from George. Oh, Adrian is on tomorrow. I'm gonna share as well. Garden route is beautiful. I worked with some offshore brokers a few years ago, and they flew down from Cyprus to come and see me. And I didn't realize it, but the garden route is world renowned. When they visited me, the only thing they wanted to talk about was the garden route. Keeks, and the funny thing was I took them around Northhook. I just showed them the coastline and they asked me, are we on the garden route? I'm like, no, there's gardens here, but this is not the garden route. Sammy. Right guys, Euro USD breaking Asia lows. 5 more minutes for the shuffle. I'll be monitoring Asia lows. I'm gonna set some alerts there as well. DXY breaking above the weekly pivot, so let's wait for a little pullback. That's most probably when Euro USD will also retest the Asia lows. US30 starting to crack a little bit here at the daily pivot, but monitor this level. Pound yen as well. Let's see what we get. I just want to check what's the name quickly. Euro GBP. Let's just see what Euro GBP is doing. Alright, so the Euro is looking to be the weaker one in terms of the two. Alright. GJ, let's go. 5 minute time frame. Let's quickly look at what we've got going on here. Euro already dying. GJ. Yeah, I'm rather gonna go for the Euro JPY shorts, guys. I'm gonna set some alerts at the Asia lows for us. And then also I'm going to set some alerts up here at the 80. If we get some type of a deeper pullback, 158.80. Guys, on the close of this candle, I'm gonna go short on GU. Just letting you guys know, just get ready with that. Weekly pivot here, below the Asia low, break of structure. Just want to see how far. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So as long as we stay close to this weekly pivot, I don't want it to run away from us. GBP USD, what is my lots? 5.2. Right, let's get ready. Need to close below this weekly pivot level. $15 seconds and need to close below that. Right. Sales executed, 15 pip stop. Okay, targets. First one tomorrow. I'm actually targeting this 1 to 140 level. And once we get to 150 half round, break even level for me. So 140. To 140, around about that level. Perfect. Just want to grab some water. I did, Stian. That's the other account you heard here on the right hand side. So I'm trading exactly the same lot sizes as I'm trading on the funded account. Alright, guys.
Is this your first trade on the new account?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if we can start it off on the right hand.
Weirdly enough, I told myself this first trade, if I can hit it, I'm basically going to withdraw all of that for the podcast equipment.
Yeah, there we go. Just taking one for the team. Taking a bullet, yeah. Chris is our own personal investor.
Guys, how would I manage risk? So if we create some support here and we break lower, something like that, and we come back above here, then I will kill the trade. Otherwise, this could all just be a pullback, and on a line chart you'll still see that we are still creating lower lows, lower highs. So while that high right here stays intact, I am happy to sit through this trade. But let's see. DXY most probably not yet going for that retest.
It's actually a question I also wanted to actually know that, Chris, with Cosmic asking that there. So how is it actually working with bolts? I don't even check properly. Are you guys also doing a 30-minute for the first month and then bi-weekly, or is it always 30 days?
No, so it's 30 days for your first withdrawal, and then it's bi-monthly every 2 weeks.
Okay, so it's the same. Okay, perfect.
Alright, Chad, top wick, and then we need the next candle to close back below here. Something like that. And I'll be very comfortable with this trade. If not, we'll need to monitor these highs up here. Any candle closures above here, something like that, I will kill the trade prematurely. But while that remains intact, this thing can still break structure lower. As soon as we break these lows, I want to see volume coming into the market. Once we hit the 50, I will go break even on this. And also these weekly low levels right here, I see that as liquidity. And I think a lot of retail will try and buy this, and this is the catalyst for price to move lower. Jason, good morning. Correct, same rules apply. Always daily drawdown limit of 5%, maximum drawdown of 10%. Everything is here on retail 73. Oh, there's Nick. Nick, so you like the shorts with me? I hope you do. FAQs, guys. Here you can see all of the FAQs. How many accounts can I trade? No limit, but a maximum of $400,000 per trader, or 8 million. Max scaling, $1 million, 18 million rand. Scaling requirements there. Scaling percentages. Inactivity rule of 35 days. Can I trade EAs? Yes. Alright, Chatadonia, let's see if we can eat that 50. I do think once we hit these weekly lows, let's see if we can get some volume, start triggering those stop losses and start seeing price running down. My TP is 2140 CF. I'll most probably take everything off a little bit before then. 2142, so 1 to 1. Keeks, you and Mo better be holding thumbs, toes, everything. Because the funds from this trade is all going towards the podcast. Not the like all of the gear we want to get, lights, mics, so it's been a while trading a live account. I'm a little bit shaky. Putting 16k on the line, yeah, that's somebody's monthly salary. But it feels good to be trading live again. Mentally, it is a completely different game to trading funded. Funded is still technically demo. You only pay a very small fee for that, but once you put your own hard-earned money on the line, completely different game. Alright guys, so we've now broken back below Asia lows. What I do not want to see is a candle doing something like this. That is honestly something I do not want to see. I will kill the trade if we get something like that. I honestly want to see this thing starting to drive now. This is the weekly low level. And BE point here at the half round number. And let's see. Because we can either reject from this half round number or we can break through it to continue lower. So I'm going to let you guys know as soon as I go to break even. And let's see. Might the volume be with you, Chef? Amen. I accept that and I appreciate that, my brother. Tina Settini. I promise you guys, maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but I'm gonna reach out to Tina Settini, and once our channel blows up, we are going to do a drink called the Tina Settini. Tina, always remind me that we can do that. So guys, I am going risk-free on this trade, moving stops to break even, moving stops to break even on the live account, and I will show withdrawals as well for you guys. I will show you the equipment as well, and this is all for you guys for a better experience. most of my funds is going into this office, going into the gear that we have bought. I told Keegan and Mo yesterday, you guys are starting this YouTube channel with debt, because the first real paycheck we get from YouTube is coming to me. Gigs, you guys still happy with that?
I think it's a fair deal to me.
Guys, can we get a like? Yesterday we waited the entire session. This morning, you guys are already risk-free. Can we get some likes? We're sitting at 221 viewers. Even if this thing hits break even, some of you took it, some of you over leveraged, some of you added here, so you guys are sitting quite nicely. Can we get some likes for the stream? Nobody else is as transparent. Nobody else is showing up on time every day. Nobody else has got the work ethic that we have here, so. And if you took the trade and the trade was in line with your trade plan, well done. Nice potential short here on GJ as well, but we are already in. We've got Euro news in 32 minutes. Hopefully I'm out by then. I am monitoring this half round number. I would love for a 5-minute candle closure below here. Otherwise what could happen is we could come back for a retest here. I'll potentially look for re-entries, but as long as we stay below this weekly level right there, I think we should be fine. And hopefully we can just flush down, hit TP. I can make that withdrawal and we can get some more equipment. Believe it or not, by the end of the week I would have already spent close to 50,000 Rand on gear. And we haven't made a cent from streaming yet. I think we're sitting on $27. I think we're making $7 per stream, if I'm not mistaken, Keeks. $7 per
something like that, yeah.
So before the end of the year, I think we would have spent close to 100k, and then I really think we'll have a top production. Keegan said his next big payout, he's sponsoring 10k for the streams. Keeks, that next 500k withdrawal, 10k going to the stream.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm happy with that. We can blow it up once I get that big next 500k withdrawal.
Vaping increases as soon as, dude, like I said, trading real money again is just hits different, bro. Trading real money is just different. And I think I told Keegan the last time I traded a live account was in June. Because once I started getting busy with the office, getting everything ready, I wasn't in the mindset to trade real funds. some of you know that I've traded quite big accounts. I've traded 100, 150 lots, not on demo accounts, on real accounts. So I've been there, I've done that. Not like Raja Banks, trading on my own broker, trading demo. I can give you the contact details of the brokers that I traded with. I've been trading decent lot sizes since 2016, 2017. Before all of these Instagram gurus came on the scene. Professional trader also feel different. I don't consider myself a professional. I don't know where that thing came in. Professional. You can be a professional and the market can humble you. You can be a newbie and you can be on the right side of the market. Ultimately, the thing is to always remain a student of the markets, always respect the markets. As soon as you get all high and mighty and you think you are the shit, you best believe the market is gonna humble the shit out of you. Trust me, I've been there. I've been on the top. I think I told you guys $55,000 the 1 month. A year later, losing everything. So believe me, the markets will humble you. The markets will break you down. The markets will show you exactly who you are. So always stay humble. I've seen it. The best traders that I know are the most humble traders. You'll never see a, thanks so much, guys. You'll never see a trader that is really good at his craft, that is all high and mighty. All of them are very humble. Because they've been through it, they've been through the gutters, they've been broken down. They have seen it all, so there's no need for them to try and prove themselves. We need more streamers like this, not other fucking scammers. The markets have helped me quit drinking and smoking. It really does reflect in your life. Dude, it's most probably the toughest thing. I've talked about it. Like trading, honestly, like I'm a workaholic, but the thing is work hours here don't relate or don't translate into profits. You can spend 18 hours a day on the charts and it's not going to relate into profits or money. That's the unfortunate thing. It's not like hard labor where hard work basically equates into money. Alright, Chad. Keegs, it seems like we're getting lights and mics and sound desks and everything. Hopefully this thing shouldn't turn around now. I just want 3 more K on here. That's another mic. Otherwise we're only getting a light and a sound desk. I'm gonna give it one more push, guys. Just gonna wait for this 5 minute to close. Keeks, you think I should close it out 12k, 11k now?
Yo, that is, I mean, it's nice. That is tempting.
But that's 3k short. We can buy a lot with another 3k.
Hold it out, Chris. Hold it out.
Chad, let me know. What should I do? Hold it out. What is my TP down here? Caught a little bit of a kaka entry here on. Marku now, take the W. I think I should take the W, Marku. Oh, now it's pulling back to 9,500. Whew. So close. Let's see. What it can do is it can still create some type of support candle here. And the next candle can break down. But let's see if I can get one more push to the downside. These 5 minutes are starting to lose some momentum. And let's see. Keegan said I should hold out. We're either gonna walk away with some Big Macs. Sound desk would need to wait.
Chris, don't forget the value of a Big Mac.
Never, 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 never. Minty telling me hold. There's 7 minutes left of this 15-minute candle. Did I get blocked on Instagram? No. Yeah. Every time I grab my phone, it's like have I been cancelled again. Chatadonia. Maybe if I have some good trades before the end of the year on this live account, what I'll do is I'll give away the funds as well from one of the trades. So we'll do a giveaway. So whatever the trade is at, if it's a 10k trade, a 20k trade, I will bless somebody with that. How much money you always invest in a trade? It depends, dude. Like when I'm really locked into the charts, I usually go anywhere between 15 to 30,000 per trade. At one stage last year, I was going anywhere between 60 to 100k per trade. But mentally, it becomes a little bit, I pushed it too quickly. I think I mentioned it to the guys in the office. And that is a thing where social media was also working on me, seeing these guys trading these high lots. I pushed it very hard to get to that 100 lot mark. That entire month I traded 50 lots on gold and 100 lots on currencies. I was not profitable. Had a break-even month, paid $6,000 in commission, and I was like, it is just way too stressful. Like having that type of money on the line is not good for your stress levels. And you don't give the trade the opportunity to breathe because you've got so much money on the line, and I mentally just pushed it way too quickly. Is that dollars? No, not $30,000, 30,000 rands. So what is that? $2,000 per trade? $1,500 per trade. So I took a complete backseat on that. It was way too... I think it was last year when I had that panic attack as well. Because subconsciously you put yourself under so much pressure. And believe me, when you throw 50 lots on gold on a real account, not a funded account, self-funded, and 100 lots on currencies, you are sweating balls. Your heart rate elevates. It is literally, it almost feels like your ears start ringing a bit. Have you guys ever hit stress levels? Bro, market's gonna come for those high lows. Kiggs, have you ever hit stress levels where your ear starts like zinging?
This is those nerves. I feel like I've just taken pre-workout.
What is the leverage on 100 lots? What do you mean, what is the leverage? Leverage on that account was 1 to 100. It was a professional account. Oh bro, your ears start fucking ringing from the stress. And that's when I said, nah. Chad, as long as this 5-minute close is bearish below here, I'm still holding. Only thing is, if the next 5-minute candle closes something like this, I will close out. Just letting you know. But we are still creating bearish market structure here. All I don't want to see is this next candle doing something like that, and then I'll just lock in whatever we've got. But other than that, I'm still fine with the trade. I still feel it is a good trade. But as soon as we get anything like that, I will be out. Otherwise, let's see if we can hit this TP. That's 15k going directly to the stream. So hopefully the trading gods will smile upon us and grant us that last 5-minute candle, and we can hit those TPs. No, Neil. So usually when I trade with a broker and I'm gonna deposit quite a bit of money, I usually speak to the CSO, the Chief Sales Officer, and I usually have direct relations with one of the executive members. So I do my due diligence. I make sure that the funds are in a segregated account. I make sure that all of my trades get A-booked as well. So I actually ask for that in writing. But technically, a regulated broker should never refuse you a withdrawal. What are your views on XNES? I think XNES is a very good broker. I think a lot of what Vault Markets is trying to do is to try and emulate what XNES is doing. I think you also need to consider that Vault Markets is still a relatively new broker. 2-3 years in the market is not that long, so I've been in close contact with the executive team of Vault Markets, and they are doing all of the right things. For 100% transparency, their currency spreads aren't the best. They are busy with that. They've acquired new servers from MetaQuotes that will change in coming weeks. Their spreads and their execution on the indices is phenomenal. That is obviously where the majority of their market is trading on. But I've mentioned to them as well, if you want to have a all-encompassing broker, you need to cater for everybody. Even though only 3% of their clientele trades currencies, you still need to have that to be good as well. So they are definitely doing all of the right things with the trader in mind. And so yeah, but now I've got nothing bad to say about XNES. Any other local brokers I don't necessarily trust. Vault Markets, fully regulated, doing all of the right things. And you guys know me, I'm very outspoken. I haven't partnered with a broker for 4 years due to that reason, because if you basically partner with a broker and you punt a broker to people, your name is also connected to that. So I value my name, I value my reputation. So I'm not gonna say use a broker if I don't know who the executive is, if I don't know how they conduct their business, how they are regulated. So that is why for 4 years I didn't partner with a broker. The last broker partnership I had was with FX Primus just before they left SA. We were actually en route to do, I was going to do a deal with them where I would have taken over their Southern African and Saharan African operations. Guys, on the live account, I'm gonna lock it in right here. That's 12,500 Rand for the stream and on here as well. So I've locked it in. This thing can still run. No top wick on that 5. I'm happy to lock it in with commissions. That's 11,600 Rand that I will withdraw. And yeah, feel free to let it run slightly less than 1 hour. I think 2,140 can get it. But I'm just locking it in right here. There she goes. No top wick on this 5, so at any stage this thing can flip bullish and come all the way back up. So I'm not going to be greedy. That is 11,600 Mo can spend on some equipment. Well done, Chad. That's another win in the books. Straightforward trade. Hardly any drawdown. I think 3 pips. What was it? 4 pips drawdown. And straightforward trade. Waited for it. Didn't trade yesterday. Didn't find any setups. Pound yen. There was your setup as well. I told you guys, look for the break of structure at Asia lows. Go to the start of the stream. EJ, I said, is also a nice potential short. There's your retest. EU, yet to retest Asia lows. DXY could come back to this weekly pivot to retest that. And yeah, indices weirdly enough cracking. Keeks, you haven't entered anything, eh?
No, nothing of it. I was looking at GJ, but yeah, so just GJ and gold I have my eyes on, but haven't entered anything.
Chatadonia. Give yourself, so usually I only take one trade on stream or multiple. I only take one trade at top 5. The thing is, if you take multiple trades, you obviously open yourself up to multiple risks. There she flushes. Keegan, I should have listened to you. That would have been 20k. Now we're only getting one extra mic.
I'm not gonna say I said so.
No, I'm fine. I'm happy with it. I wouldn't have done anything different, guys. I've seen it too many times where you've got no top wick and it will break down. I caught it literally there, and this thing can still flip bullish, so I'm happy with it. As mentioned before, no trader has ever gone broke by taking profits, so another one in the bank. Well done, Minty. I'm out, my brother. I'm out. I took it there to run down an additional 5 pips. I'm not gonna cry over 5 pips. Like I said, we've got 6 sessions left to the end of the week, but it just feels good giving you guys a nice winning analysis here. And this is my first win of the week, weirdly enough. Monday 2 break evens, no trades yesterday, so mentally just for me as well, just to let myself know that I can still trade. I locked it in there. I also need the confidence. Don't think I come in here every day super hyped up. I'm listening to Eric Thomas in the morning to get myself ready, and then when I get here, Keegan hypes me up as well. Indian trader, yo, what's happening? Dude, I have to ask you, you've been bullying these FX mentors out there. Guys literally looking at Sahil's Instagram like, yo bro, the Sahil is bad for business. I see Sahil is even beefing now with Darren Dix.
Instead of those two, yeah. Sahil's is starting. He's literally gonna have a whole card, his own boxing card.
Like I don't want to get into beef with Darren, but I had to laugh this morning when I had my morning coffee. I go into IG and that man is sitting at the gym and he's like, guys, running blues at the gym, we do this every day, viva loco. And I'm like, yes, the Oaks are just taking it to the next level. Did you see that ad? Viva loco.
Nah, I didn't see that one.
With your cousin Chris. No, Darren's not family of mine, my brother. I can promise you that. Lol, they're full of cuck. So you real traders don't trade at a desk, my brother. Amateur traders sit at a desk and analyze and execute on their terminals. Real traders take trades at the gym, in the locker room, while they are on the bicycle. Ask Keegan himself. He does his best trades while he's at the gym, bench pressing like 150, 190 in between sets. He quickly goes on the charts. That is how you really
keeping the mind clear.
That is how you really get profitable in trading. You cannot trade on your terminal. Rookies do this. Have you ever seen Wall Street traders and guys working for a firm sitting at a desk? They trading in the gym. You guys think that all of those Wall Street traders are sitting at a desk? No, my brother. They in a restaurant, sipping on a espresso, trading from their phone. Only amateurs do this. I passed the Funner challenge in the Virgin Active toilet once. That is the way, Edgar. The true way to profitability is trading from the gym, trading from a restaurant. I want to see J Money and Didi come trade live. They won't. I can almost guarantee you there's guys with paid communities out there that if you ask them, like, just trade for 1 week live with us, let's execute live, they won't be able to do it. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Gonna put my bin packet on and go for my jog so I can beat up these brokies. Enjoy it, man. I already did my session this morning. I'm trying to level up. Keegan making us dad bods look bad. Yeah, that man looks like a oversized lunch bar with all of those striations on his body. Dude, I think at this stage, even Caitlin is stronger than me. Like, if I had to go and train with Caitlin, I think I would need to take lighter weights than Caitlin.
I don't think it's that bad, Chris.
Bro, I told you I was shaking when I took 16 kgs on the incline. I was literally shaking. I was like, yo, these people looking at this big guy like, how weak are you?
Right, to show the haters.
Yeah, weirdly enough, we're gonna have a team building session. Everyone here in the office, Caitlin is organizing a team building. We're gonna go to the gym, but we cannot do like weighted trading against Keegs. He's obviously a monster. Like, we'll have to combine all of our weights to get to his totals. So we're gonna do something more like endurance orientated, and then stream down. No, is the stream down? I don't know. Mo, is the stream still good, bro? Somebody said the stream is down. I make my trades going 130 kp on the N2 on my way to work. Best way to trade. Guys, gold, as mentioned, the 70 is holding. There's that level we mentioned.
Yeah, Chris, most of the stream's good, eh?
Okay.
There's
Keith, you
no
didn't enter
issues.
gold, eh?
It's looking tempting. I feel we are finding a bit of support now, but I just want a bit more confirmation first. Literally, you know, like I'm really looking for that entry. If I'm on a 5 minute, I'm looking for that entry.
Dude, I'm very tempted to take another trade here on EJ. Guys, EJ, there's that test of the 80. We're here at Asia lows. So what I'm looking for is if we get a break of structure below here, something like this, I might execute short on this. I'm just letting you guys know. Hourly candle has closed. Let's just quickly look at the hourly. Alright, so hourly closed bearish. We've got that wick to fill. I'm potentially gonna look for one more trade here. Keeks, what's your bias on the yen pairs?
I'm bullish, so bullish against the yen.
Oh, so you actually want to buy pound yen and yeah, Chad, I'm watching GJ and EJ here for potential shorts. Just want to look at Euro GBP again. What is Euro? Yeah, so Euro is the stronger one. As you can see, they took Asia lows, but weirdly enough, the 80. Let me just go to the daily. Weekly time frame. What is the Euro? Oh, so the weekly is bullish. Yeah. Alright, Chad, I think pound yen is our better option. Nick, are you looking to buy pound yen? I don't want to go against Nick. Like I told you, Nick is our inside man for the pound. He's got contacts at the Bank of England. So he's our insider there. Nick, let me know if you're still on stream, brother. Let me know what you are doing on the pound. 181. Profit targets, you can go on the website. Minty, not looking GBP at all, but if I was, it would be short. Nick, what are you trading, my brother? Oh, come on. If you go on the Vault Funder website, guys, you'll see the profit targets there. Step 1, 10%. Step 2, 5%. And then obviously once you are funded, there's no profit targets required. Yeah, 100% JC. Drawdown rules still apply for once you fund it. 10% overall and 5% max daily. So that unfortunately doesn't go away. But I can't go long GBP when SSI is so overbought. Nick, do me a favor if you can. Trade Monday and did well. Yesterday I didn't trade at all, and today I'm waiting to see what GBP does. Nick, just send that link again in the chat if you will, my brother. And also let me know when we gonna have you on. We're getting quite close to the end of the year. I would love to have Nick on. But let's chat. I think after next week we've got a spot. Does you guys get heat from the scam traders for calling them out? I got disabled by the one scam trader. He literally paid, weirdly enough, the hacker I got to get my account back knew the guy that he was paying. And he still asked the guy, and it's like, dude, how much is the other guy paying you? And it's like $180 a day to keep Chris down. And then like after the third time, I was like, dude, we literally just wasting. I think I paid like 8k that week to get my account back. And I was like, please. I phoned up the guy and I'm like, this is turning into a bromance. Like, we had our fun, but let's rather donate that money to a charity or something. But to spend, you've been spending like 8k. That's 16,000 rand that both of us have spent. We could have given that to a charity or something. So let's just call it, we had our fun. You did the right thing. So what the puss. Instagram gurus are worried because of your live trades. I don't know what they are worried about, but we are just here daily, just taking our trades as per normal. Keeks, but you haven't gotten heat. But I think they
they never did anything to me.
I think they know because Keegan will Blixem them.
I'll fly up to Joe Birmingham with him.
Like, me as well, bro. I wouldn't want smoke with Keegan. That's why I asked Keegan to be in the office. I don't want to have smoke with this man. This man will pop you like a twig. Keeks, check the chat. You know, the funny thing is, they'll be selling the signals, but guys are going to be so, our stream is going to be so big that we'll know immediately when it's being sold, and we will expose that guy. And so I don't even mind that. They can try it, but I promise you one thing. Somebody that's on the stream will be on one of those groups, and they're gonna contact me and say, Chris, look at this. And that oak, I'm gonna use the word, and I apologize for it, and that oak is gonna make his name Puss when we call him out. So no, you won't find it, the focus trader. The tech team is still busy with the SEOs, so there's quite a bit that goes into the SEOs. Vault Funder hasn't been registered on Google My Business as of yet. All of that's being done. The official launch of Vault Funder, the official public launch, is on the 1st of November. due to the fact that there's still about 4 PSPs being onboarded. So for instance, if you go to buy a challenge, you will see, let me just not show you all of my details here. Just maybe the guys would want to come to my house. Let me just log in quickly and show you. I know PayPal, Scroll, NetTeller, all of that still needs to get onboarded. But if you go to new evaluation and oh, there's my address anyway. Oh my goodness. Let me just show you guys. When I spoke to the guys from Vault Funder, they mentioned the last PSPs are onboarded this week. So let's quickly check it out. What is currently there? Right, so Ozal's there, crypto payments is there, match to pay, OTT voucher. I haven't used them. Call pay. Alright, how does this work? Let me quickly try this. Is this a card payment or... Oh, call pay. Oh, so it's actually from your phone. Hectic. Alright. Yeah, so what's coming up there is PayPal, Scroll, I think NetTeller, and then a card payment method as well. Once that goes live at the end of the month, that is when the official launch will happen. That is when the SEOs will be in place. You're giving away an account now, maybe on Friday. Summation, luckily I live in a state, so the security phones me before anybody comes in though, so it's fine. I was thinking of selling these signals. There goes my Ferrari. Have you used PU Prime? I don't know what that is. P1. GJ dropping like it's hot. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a break here, guys. This will most probably be my last trade for the session. As soon as we can break this, so while we reject the weekly pivot level, I'm still looking short. I don't know if Nick has shared the Euro news did come out bullish. These numbers out of Germany came out bullish, so yeah, that is bullish. But I'm still relatively bearish on this. I'm not looking. I want to rather go for pound yen, because pound yen is literally here at an institutional level, this 182 there, and also at a weekly pivot level, so this is quite a big level. Guys, 250 concurrent viewers, 162 likes. Can we maybe bump that up to 200? I'll appreciate that. We've already given you a winner and there's potentially another one coming up. I think once we hit 200, you're actually going to see this 5-minute dropping like this, and we're going to execute on some shorts. And 181.65, so here's another nice potential trade for us. And I think we get that volume as soon as we hit that 200 like mark.
Yo, Chris, here's how frustrated I'm getting. Like, gold is looking so good, but I have no clue what is going on with it. Like, this thing is so volatile this morning.
According to my entry confirms, my entry would have been here. There's that continuation. So if you look on the Discord, if I'm trading gold, that would be my entry. I always use a $3 stop on gold. And the only thing I'll be worried about is this 1970. That is the round number. As I've told you guys so many times before, gold moves in $5 increments. That would have been my entry. I would then target the next half round number, 1975. And any closures below 1970, I would cut the trade short. But while it's holding above Asia lows, I'll potentially look long on it.
Yeah, like that's my thing. I've been watching this thing the whole time. Like, it's all I want to do is get in on a trade, and just it will not give me anything.
Chat, 24 seconds. Can we break below that level? Session lows, weekly lows. Yeah, that is the weekly low right there. No closures below, they can't execute. What is EJ doing? EJ holding Asia lows. DXY retested weekly pivot. Let's see what she does here. Pound yen now going, still trading below that 50. We already had to retest. Weekly lows right here. Yeah, you can call it institutional level, you can call it psychological number, but it's usually the round numbers and half round numbers. And then just in terms of trade management, I use the 80 as well, and I use the 20. Again, as mentioned, that's from ICT. So he classifies all of these numbers as institutional levels. So in terms of your trade management, the idea is that if you are trading below a round number, let's say 182, then your next area will be the 80. Then if you start breaking below the 80, your next area will be the half round. If you start breaking below the half round, you will go to the 20, and after the 20 you will then go to the next round number, 181. So feel free to go and backtest that. One thing I don't like about ICT, I don't know if you guys saw his video on Instagram yesterday where he was calling guys out with regards to the Robbins Cup. This has been going on for years. The one time ICT, I've got no issue with ICT, but the one time he did enter, he blew his account. A lot of guys don't realize, I think it was 5-6 years ago when he created a fake server and he took $5,000 to $3 million when himself and Sean Lee had beef, and he got called out for it, and I think he was off Twitter for a year or two after he got called out. and but I don't know why it's a pissing contest. Like, if you are so good, I don't have an issue with the guy, but if you are so good, enter the Robbins World Cup yourself. Just show the guys, don't always say first get onto the leaderboard and this and that. And he was taking on Dante. Like, I've got a lot of respect for Dante. Dante gives out a lot of value. But yeah, I don't know, ICT, for me, that is just weird. I don't think he can trade on it, bro. Like, he's given out some good stuff, but like, why always talk? Like, I've showed you guys that German guy, I think it's Christopher Neal. Every year he doesn't talk, he just enters the Robbins World Cup. And Raja doing something ridiculous like 170, like, enter the Robbins, Raja, like, but you can't because you're a fucking scammer. Yeah, this guy, Patrick Neal. Like, every year he's in the run. See trades. Every single year Patrick Neal is in the run. German trader. This guy's also quite good, this Jan Smolin. There you can see Jan Smolin has won it quite a number of times. Stefan Seibert. Futures. But it should be light work for Raja. Raja does 170,000% in a year, so it shouldn't be an issue for him. But he can't because he's trading with his own unregulated broker with no liquidity provider, so it's almost like gambling at your own table. You are the dealer and you are the player. From where are you, Chris? I'm from Austria. Arnold Schwarzenegger is my uncle. Very few people know that, but he was one of the first guys that funded me with $1 million. I lost it, and he said, I want my money back.
You know, because I don't even know where you come up with these things sometimes.
Botanical, weirdly enough, I traded Nat Gas. That thing is a beast on its own. I think it was 2017. And I was watching what was happening with the UK winter and no technicals. Purely fundamental, and I was reading headlines and they were saying there's a massive shortage of natural gas. It's one of the coldest winters to hit New York, one of the coldest winters to hit the UK, all of that. And I was like, damn, this thing is gonna go up. And I started stacking buys. I'll never forget it. We were in Cape Town. We stayed at Table View. We went to dinner that night. I think it was up like 20k. And while we were having dinner, I was constantly looking at my phone, and halfway through the dinner I'm down 38k. And my wife is like, what's wrong? And I'm like, yes, this nat gas is pumping me. And didn't have a stop at that stage. Like, your ego is like, I'm not gonna take a stop, I'll rather take 100,000 rand loss. And I looked at it that evening. I was still smoking at that time, sitting there on the the deck and smoking a cig, looking at the trade. Came down to like 25k drawdown, and that next morning, first thing I woke up, trade was up I think 18k, and I closed it and I was like, yo, dodge the bullet here. And when we were on our way back to P, I'll also never forget that 3 o'clock that morning we left, and I'm like, let me trade Hang Seng a bit, and I enter trade, put my stop losses in, start driving back to P, and I think we were at Swellendam, and I open up MT5 and I see I lost 40k, and you better believe that drive back home was super cuck. How can you sleep in 25k drawdown, bro? You sleep very lightly. You go pee like 3 times during the night, and during that time you watch your phone 5 times. Kicks, did you execute gold?
I want to. I really want to.
Oh, so you didn't execute from the Asia lows, yeah?
No, Chris, I promise you and I tell you, I've been staring at this thing the whole time. Like staring at it. Not getting my freaking entry. It is driving me insane.
I held my first swing last night, woke up 3 a.m. No, bro, that's why I don't swing. You can ask my wife, you like literally, you wake up first thing in the morning, like your eyes are barely open, it's like MT5, it's like, okay, I'm still in, okay, go to the kitchen, make your coffee, you're like eyeing that thing, drinking your coffee. I don't know why you look at it, it's not like you looking at the chart is gonna change the outcome of it. But for some reason, it feels like if you're having an eye on it, it can do something else. So, I just want to find this thing of... let's quickly go. Mo, is Mo on? Just ask Mo if I play something from X, will that be... Oh, it's deleted. Oh, here's it. Check this out, guys.
I want you to understand something for the folks that don't know. No one's challenging ICT.
Is there music in the video?
ICT's challenged everybody else.
No.
That's what happened. It's always been that way.
Okay, then it should be fine.
I have laid down the gauntlet. I've said, if you really know how to trade, you'll go into the Robbins Cup, place #1, and then call me out by my fucking name on social media, where I absolutely have to fucking answer it. And not one of you have done that. Tom Dante shit the bed in #5 spot. He never called me out. He fucking fell off from 42% on the 5th spot the very next day after I tweeted it. And I said, when you get to #1, I will join you. He couldn't last one fucking day. Somebody with less than 42% fucking knocked him off. Vinny E-Mini's a bitch. He can't fucking trade. He's proven it live in his live stream. He shit the bed. He doesn't have consistency. Sam, you may have fucking joined. You may have joined. I'll give you that. You may have joined, but you didn't place. And 4% is shit. It's garbage. If you were going to join, why wouldn't you call me out by the fucking leaderboard? Why wouldn't you just say, hey, here it is, ICT, come get it? Because you couldn't place. And here's the thing. I'm gonna say something here. 2 of these folks that have tried to talk shit about me, I have had people from their fucking brokerage firms contact me and tell me with proof that they fucking suck trading. So please, save yourself some fucking embarrassment. It's shameful.
Bro, ICT chose violence yesterday. I don't know, somebody triggered that, man. Yo, that man was upset. That Sam KB guy was talking about, like, Sam, if you're gonna do 4% a year, like, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but 4% per year like rather not call out anybody. Like I think Caitlin that started this week with her trading journey will be able to do 4%. Gigs 4% per year. I honestly think I can show Caitlin one setup and she'll be able to do 30% per year.
Literally.
But 4% per year, Sam KB should rather just focus on his own trading. Yeah, bro, so I've commented, I've said like it's all love for ICT. I've said it so many times. Anybody that does any type of trading content on YouTube that is useful, like even some of the concepts I use is from ICT, so I've got no issue with his content. The only thing I've got an issue with is him never trading live. Like if you are so good, just do what we do. Jump on a call, take trades live, trade a real account with a real broker. Like it shouldn't be this major thing. And also like this beef, this weird ego thing. I don't know what it's about. Like I'm the best. Here's an account, trade this account, this, that, like why? Raja calling out ICT is the funniest thing. Him trading on his own broker, faking results, like that is the funniest thing. Sam KB got involved. He was calling out ICT. The guy does like 4% per year. Like rather not call out anybody. Tom Dante, he's a legitimate trader. I don't think Tom has had any beef with ICT in recent years. But yeah, ICT is always like this thing, enter the Robbins Cup, like, bro. If he keeps doing that, I will enter the Robbins Cup and I'll call him out next year. Keeks, what are you waiting for on gold in the chat, Keeks?
Just entry criteria. So I'm just so close to finishing my funded account, so that is why I'm being so strict here. I don't want to take stupid losses, so I'm just being very, very strict to myself. I'm just not getting what I want.
Is there a Traders Cup in South Africa? No. Would you guys be interested in something like that? Let me know. I can chat to a few guys. Let me know in the chat, guys. Do you want traders? Chris, you need to submit a track record. No, Neil. You only need to deposit $5,000 with a regulated broker. You need to give them the logins. I think it's $5,000 or $10,000. You cannot withdraw from that account for the entire year. You can only deposit once. They require the logins. That is purely for a third-party audit. And yeah, there's no drawdown rule or anything. So anybody can. I've been wanting to enter it quite a number of years. The one year I was very close to entering it, but the only thing for me is, even like what I told Keegs as well, like if you've got too many things going on, and even like just funded accounts, let's say you buy 3 funded accounts, now you have to flip through all 3. You have to manage a trade copier. Like mentally, there's just a lot going on. So now all of a sudden when you trade the Robbins, you've got your own trading account that you need to manage. And the thing is, I also told myself, like, is it an ego thing? Do I want to have like that ego thing of I've entered or I've placed? Like, what do I want to prove? Like, I don't sell anything. Yeah, I don't know. It's like something I wrestled with. Because if it's an ego thing, then I'm doing it for the wrong reasons. But if it's honestly to challenge myself and say, look, I wanna be the best in what I do, and the way to prove that is to enter the Robins World Cup, then maybe. But I don't know. It's been something that I've been thinking about. How long does a Traders Cup last? It's the entire year, Minty. The gurus will never enter, bro. Like 100% they won't enter. That will completely hurt their facade that they're creating of being profitable traders.
Yeah, and the problem also now, just so you can show you guys, with gold's literally been running away, and it's almost a bit of no man's land now. So we couldn't get the entry. I'd have to wait for some type of retracement for now. So yeah, I don't actually see myself getting a trade now today or this morning.
How long you was used to what? How long you was used to be have profit, your brother? Sorry, man. Trading a Robins Cup only using weekly pivots. Yeah. Traders Cup SA. Let's see if we can make that happen. Goat Andrew, what's up, Chris? Thanks for reaching out yesterday. He has his account sorted now. Awesome, brother. But let me know. Send me a message. I'm gonna give you the contact if you guys ever have issues. I told the guys on the stream as well, I've had my account taken down like 3 days in a row for exposing people. And how long did it take you to acquire profit? Are you asking how long did it take me to be profitable? So I think I've mentioned this. I don't know if it's a blessing in disguise or a curse, but I started off being profitable, and I think that's weirdly enough how I got hooked. And then I went through a very bad patch. I told you guys the more information I had, the less profitable I became, because I had analysis paralysis. I was looking at too many things, and what happened then is I actually had to peel back the layers and be like, shit, I've got way too much in my mind. I need to simplify things again, and that is when things started going up. So it was a weird journey for me, to be honest. And that is where I told you guys, you have to be very careful with social media. Like, a lot of the stuff on social media is fake. A lot of it is unrealistic. So if you've got this unrealistic expectation or ideal for yourself, you're always gonna fail. And that is why I just stay in my own lane. I trade the way I do. I know it's consistent. You guys have seen it over and over here. We've only been streaming for almost 2 months, but we've passed funded accounts. I'm en route to pass this phase 1. We're up 7% in 2 weeks and 2 days. And we've got the free Discord, so I'm not hiding anything. All of our streams are live. You can go back on every stream. You can literally go on to the Discord every single trade we've taken, or not every single trade because we only started the stream, or not no, that's the community, the stream trade journal. When did we start this? Because somebody was asking about it. September 29th. That is when I started journaling here. But you can go and check all of our previous streams. Every single trade is there. We don't edit the streams, we don't cut it. Everything is there for you guys to go and see, because that's the beauty of not selling a service or trying to create a false narrative. If I take a loss, I take a loss. If I take a win, I take a win. You guys can see it. You can't hide on the internet. I also told you very few paid mentors will even trade live with their community. They'll send signals and stuff, but trading live, showing their thought process. You guys see how we managed this trade. We entered the trade. I told you guys exactly what my plan is to cut the trade. I said if we start breaking above here, I'll manually cut the trade. I told you guys we are going break even here at this institutional level. Once we hit that level, we went break even. Once we started re-breaking these lows, I killed the trade there because we had no top wick on that 5, and you saw everything live. So I cannot fake a live stream. You can fake a lot of things, but you cannot fake this. This is live. There's a water shortage in KZN due to the amount of water Chris has in his bottle. Bro, so I am very bad with water bottles. I think I've left like maybe 20 water bottles at the gym this year already, so you can't lose this 5 liter. This 5 liter is pretty big.
Yeah, Sean, just answering your question there. I don't think you're gonna have that much of a retracement, bro. I think we had the retracement for the day, so if we can just start staying above, personally, the 1972 area, I will try to look for support areas there and go along from there. And then also to Zero, we are not ignoring you, my man. We have analyzed gold. Just go back and you can see our analyze on what we said about gold.
Where's Zero? I haven't seen. What did Zero say?
Man's getting touched.
Oh, sorry, Zero. Sometimes we miss something in the chat. I apologize. Goat Andrew, I don't know if you're still on the stream. We would love to have you on as a guest one Friday. Let me know. Let me know if you're willing to be a guest on the stream.
Who's Goat Andrew?
Goat Andrew is the white goat we spoke about the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the only white goat in SA.
Oh man, but I'm thinking of we were talking about the white Zulu.
No, he's not Umlungu. Yeah, I think Zulu. Yeah, that is him. Goat. So we didn't talk about you. Somebody mentioned the podcast you were on, and I was telling them I'm busy learning Zulu, and I think you also speak fluently Zulu. So we're gonna start a signal service called the White Zulu Trade. Maybe we get Andrew to join us and we call it the 2 White Zulu Traders. The one is fluent though, the other one is still learning Zulu. What's up guys, keep the streams going, such great value. Also I hit Nasdaq for 1.5% gain this morning. Well done, Dirk. But Andrew, let me know, brother, I would love to have you on. Yeah, somebody was, I don't follow the other 2 goat twins, but I see there's some things brewing there. but I don't want to get involved in that. But I would love to have Andrew on. So the only reason I say the white goat, because there was a lot of goats, and I was like, are you guys talking about the white goat or the other goats? And the oaks were like, no, the white goat. But yeah, guys, let's see if I can get Andrew on. Andrew, let me know. I did a podcast with Andrew and I think it was Jaguar, the other guy, and then the twins. I think it was last year or the year before. So I've had them on, but I would love to have him just on as a guest one Friday. I will hit you up on IG, would love to. Sweet, man. So we've got Goat Andrew, and maybe Andrew is the guy I'll be phoning every now and again to talk a little bit Zulu. I know I've got Sepo here in the chat as well. I'm gonna have to be honest, the last 2 days I've been slacking on Duolingo. I need to get back on it. I lost my streak on it, but I'll get back to it. White Zulu traders, bro, that is the new thing. We're gonna hit the trading market by storm. You will think it's an actual Zulu brother talking, and it's actually me and Andrew having a conversation. Guys, 10 minutes left for this hourly candle. As mentioned, we are trading below this weekly pivot. We've got 10 minutes left on the hourly. I was waiting for a break earlier here. We're trading below the round number, trading below the weekly pivot. Asia lows untested. I don't think I'm going to execute on this. I'll actually honestly wait. I think we can execute a little bit later. If we get something like this pre-NYSE, retest the Asia lows, reject there, and then once we get back below here, because this is the weekly low. You guys know how I feel about session lows, weekly lows. I don't like necessarily trading those levels without any news catalyst. I would have loved to be in from here. That was the idea I told you guys, but we entered the GBP USD shorts, and you can then monitor the session lows and weekly lows as a potential catalyst to either drive price down or to potentially reject. So I can honestly not enter there. I took my profits on GU. There's that break on EU quite late in the session. DXY holding the weekly pivot there. Nice little double bottom. I think reaching for the weekly highs as well. Geeks, you have anything on deck that you're looking at?
Ooh, actually, gold's retraced back to my zone I'm looking at. So let's see if I can get my entry this time.
There's that Euro USD trade. I wasn't honestly locked into this. But if you go into Discord, just want to show you guys quickly that entry setup there under the education section. That would be considered a trade continuation. So just want to open this up and just gonna snip that. I know Neil took it 100%. Neil took that trade. Neil, be honest. Neil, I know, took that trade. If there's one guy that's on it. So this is the trade. I wouldn't consider that as a reversal trade, more continuation, because from there we created a low, we made like some type of pullback, and that is the trade right there. There's the break of structure to the downside. So bro, I need to change this. What the fuck is this? This should be red, that should be green. That's when you copy and paste shit. Let's actually change that now. Where's Canva? You're lagging. Am I lagging? I closed my bars and I'm now in sells. Yeah, I don't know why. What's the name is lagging now. I see YouTube is saying not receiving enough. Chad, just quick rundown before I think we're gonna end the stream. DXY holding that weekly pivot. I mentioned that we are bullish and we've already retested that. I think we can easily now go for that 106.56. US30, I am bullish on the day. I mentioned for this area to hold. My only concern is that the accumulation distribution is starting to tilt down, so monitor these Asia lows. I cannot take buys while not all of my rules are met. This is trading below the 200, so no trade there for me. Nasdaq as well starting to show some weakness here, and I think I told you guys as well at the start of the stream, I'll only consider buys on Nasdaq if you do something like that, get back above the EMAs, and then your accumulation distribution will also start to turn bullish again. So I'm not interested in buying down here. UJ, I've got my alerts set at 150. Anything in here, I do think there's some liquidity building here. If you look at it from a 5-minute perspective, these triple tops, quadruple tops, whatever you want to call it, I think once they get through it, they're gonna blast through there. A lot of retail is trying to sell all of these highs, so every time it gets there, from a retail perspective, if you ask any retail trader, they will be licking their lips to get in short here. So you already know what they're gonna do with those highs. They're just gonna get all of those sellers accumulating positions, and maybe a little bit later on they are gonna punish all of those sellers, and that is what I'm looking for. Still bullish for me. Don't get caught selling here. You'll maybe be on the right side for a little bit, but I can almost guarantee you they are going to run those stops. Pound yen, there you've got a break. Last 5 minutes of the hourly, I'm not interested. This thing can run without me. My entry was here. Unfortunately, we locked into the pound USD trade, but go back on the analysis. I mentioned to you guys, breaks below here, 15-minute shuffle was done, clean as they come. Again, sell continuation trade there. You guys can see it on the Discord. Gold, as mentioned, I would have entered here according to my rules. Daily pivot held, that key level held. This would have been a trade continuation, would just purely be this, that continuation trade pivot to half round number Asia lows. So that would have been my trade. I would have been out of it. I told you guys gold moves in $5 increments. That's how the gold algo works. So from the 70 to the 75, there's your trade in and out. But I think entering again here, a little bit risky, but I don't foresee there being an issue. Asia highs are still intact, so very likely price could go to run Asia highs. Pound USD, we got ourselves in here this morning. As mentioned, that 242 level, that key daily level, if you go down to the daily time frame, I mentioned this is the tiny range that we're trading in, and however the daily closes, we've got this secondary range to trade in tomorrow. And 5-minute time frame, there you can see rejections on the half round. Most likely will go to the 20 next, and after the 20 the next half round number. And Euro USD, there was your sell opportunity. I was hoping for it here a little bit earlier, but also still a valid sell. And German 30, I mentioned I wouldn't sell this, I would rather buy the pullbacks. And I would say monitor the session lows right here, monitor this EMA. This is acting as a dynamic resistance, and I think once you get above that, you would need to hold above it, and then you can start targeting the Asia range. And Euro JPY, I also was looking for sells, but it's quite late in the session. The hourly candle is literally going to close now. How big of a top wick are we going to create? You still have this hourly wick to fill. I don't think it's a bad trade if you took it. If you took some notes, there was your break of structure. There was your rejection of the 150.80. I gave this trade to you guys this morning. I said I'll even wait for a retest of that level and then a structure break to the downside. But Chad, give yourselves a hand. We took a win. It does seem to like 5 to 10 seconds. Apologies, Minty. I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, I'm done for the session. Keeks, any closing remarks from your side?
Yeah, a bit of a slow one for me. Bit of a frustrating one. I said to Chris today, like, I'm so eager to take a trade now. Like, I just really want to get this account done. But yeah, I couldn't get anything, just sat here staring. But at the same time, guys, I think we always say that's a good representation on don't force it, don't do something stupid, you'll make the mistake. But yeah, just keep waiting for your setups, trust your setups, and then I'll see you guys in New York session.
Yeah, guys, see you in New York session. I don't think I'll join. Maybe I'll join, I don't know. If Keegan and them invite me. They said I was a handful yesterday, so maybe I don't get invited again. But maybe I do. I'll chat to Keegan. Yeah, Keeks, no? Okay, he said no. He said you've got your own stream, you talk too much.
Chris is always welcome at the New York sessions.
But guys, see you in the NYSE stream. Keegan and Jevon, as always. Let's support Keeks. His stream has also been growing in numbers. I told you guys to tell Don there is someone on his tail. And I can almost guarantee you with the work ethic and the effort the guys put in before the end of next year, Keegan's NYSE stream will be the #1 NYSE stream. And obviously the opening bell is going to be the #1 London stream. We're setting out those visions, we are affirming that, and we are putting in the effort, we're spending the money. As mentioned, the funds from this morning's trade is going directly back into equipment, and Stream Deck on its way. Most probably we'll get it tomorrow if they overnight it. It is in Joburg. And mics will also most probably only come next week. We're also going to start doing the weekly wrap. That's going to be a live podcast every Friday. I'm thinking between 12 and 1. So we're going to be hosting a live podcast every Friday. I'm still trying to get Jay Froneman on. That man is as smooth and silky as a bar of soap. You cannot get that man to commit to a time. He said he's keen, but we'll see. So Jay, and then Hein also said he's keen. Hein is living the trader lifestyle. To get that man to commit as well is quite difficult. It's only us traders, wannabe traders, that commit to times, but Hein also said he'll commit to it. So it will be myself, Hein, Keegan, and Jay most probably every Friday, the weekly wrap. Not your ordinary breakfast wrap, but a wrap of the week. Chad, give yourselves a hand. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Keegs this afternoon. Let's run it up. Business end of the week, and I will see you guys later.